All right, all you baby boomers out there, listen up. If you haven't enrolled yet in Medicare for 2018, you really don't have much more time to do so, just to the end of the month. But Greg and Kristen Taylor from Legacy Retirement Group are here with us today to help us break all that down. It can become very complicated, but as you know, they are the ones to help us. They are our weekly guests here on Marketplace, and they also host a weekly retirement radio show right here in Columbus. You can catch it on 610 WTVN every Sunday morning at 6 a.m. and again at 10. And you can also hear them on my radio show, The Shawn and Kate Show, on Saturday morning. So you guys are everywhere.
We try to be.
And you don't look exhausted. Good for you. Good for you. You know, this can exhaust you. This whole Medicare stuff can exhaust you. Let's try to break this down for people, because open enrollment, this may be the first time for some.
It really can, and people are trying to decide, do I do a traditional Medicare supplement? Do I do a Medicare Advantage plan? What is the difference? Is there a reason I should go to one over another? And you know, all those decisions to make. What about Part D for my medicine and all those things? Well, from October 15th to December 7th is open enrollment for those who've already been in Medicare.
Okay. And
they can now choose any Medicare Advantage plan they wish, and it will go into effect starting January 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so let's talk about Medicare overall. What are the advantages for people who are just now stepping into that age in life, which is 65? What is the advantage to making sure you are totally registered in a Medicare plan?
Yeah, so if you're already working and for some reason you want to stay on your current employer's insurance, you can, as if you're working past the age of 65.
Right.
But as soon as you stop working or retire, you're then eligible for enrollment into the Medicare program. And of course, for a lot of people that we meet with, their decision to retire is based a lot on whether they're ready at the age of 65 to get on Medicare or not, because of the cost of insurance. So I would say one of the biggest advantages is the cost typically goes down for those who've been already paying premiums through their employer or individual plans.
Right now, where are we in the Medicare program? Does it seem as though it's going to be a sound program for years to come?
Well, I mean, there's financially right now, between our national debt, Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid, that's 67% of our national budget.
Yeah.
So that's a big, big pill to swallow, but I don't think the government's going to allow it to fail if they can absolutely avoid it. But the good news is, for those that are eligible, turn 65 or work past the age of 65 and they're just retiring, they're on open enrollment. So they have guaranteed access to not just Medicare, but also a Medicare supplement plan.
Okay.
Or a Medicare Advantage plan. And the big difference with a supplement, you can go to any doctor at any time in any state that takes Medicare, and you're going to be covered.
Okay.
With a Medicare Advantage plan, now you're part of a network, sort of like the PPOs that we're so used to.
Oh, yeah.
And you have to make sure that the doctors that you use are part of the network that you're getting ready to enter into.
And that they're accepting Medicare patients as well.
What are some of the biggest misconceptions about Medicare?
Well, here's a big one, that it covers long-term care.
Yeah.
It does not.
It does not.
No.
And another one is, it's going to be okay for my dental needs or my vision needs, and Medicare doesn't cover either of those.
Wow. But as an alternative, it's still the best alternative out there.
It really is.
Okay.
And ultimately, between Medicare and Medicare supplement plan, people pay almost nothing out of pocket for doctor's visits, hospital stays, those kind of things. So there are some really good benefits there. I don't want to beat down the program, but people need to understand there's still going to have some other costs. Prescription drugs, there is that donut hole there, even if you have a Part D.
Right.
And so there are some expenses people need to be aware of.
Well, we don't want people to miss this enrollment time, because that's kind of important, but also you have an offer that kind of goes hand in hand. You're offering for the first qualified viewers, correct? How many? 10 qualified
Actually,
viewers?
in the next 30 minutes.
30 minutes. All you have to do is call that number on your screen, 614-336-7660. Call within 30 minutes, and you're going to give them a complimentary planning review.
We will, and we have an expert that we work with very closely, who we've worked with since 1994, and all they do is Medicare supplement, Medicare Advantage plans, and that's a big part of the services we provide for folks.
That's wonderful. A little peace of mind. Okay. Thank you both for being here, and don't forget, too, you can always find out more at LegacyRetirementGroup.com. Thanks.